Hello everyone, welcome to D4Drupal channel. Today we are going to see about how to install Varnish in Docker container. And next video I will be posting about how to integrate Drupal with Varnish. So first, to install Varnish, you have to create a Docker compose.yml file. If you are not aware about what is compose file and what is Docker container, how to install Drupal in Docker, if you don't know all those, I already posted a video. You can go and check that. After that, you can come here. You will be able to understand it in better way. And here in Docker Compose file, what I have done is that I just mentioned the version and service. So whatever container we are creating, all should be in the same network. So first service, in this service, I created a MySQL container first. So MySQL is required for Drupal container. So first MySQL, and then I'm giving the image name and container name and environmental variable for this MySQL container. And next Drupal container. So to work Drupal with Varnish, we have to enable socket extension. So to do that, what I have done, I have created a Docker file. Sorry. So here you can see there is a Docker file. So Docker file is mainly used if you want to create your own image or if you want to customize any existing image for your requirement. So in that case, you have to go with Docker file. So this is the Docker file. I'm using Drupal 10 version. And then in this, I am enabling the PHP extension socket. So once that is done, the container will be ready with socket enabled. So if you see here what I have written, so instead of giving straightly the image name, I'm going to point the Docker file so that the Drupal container will be installed with the socket extension. To do that, you have to give build and context. Context represent where the file is. So dot represent the current folder. In the current folder, I have placed the Docker compose. In the same folder, Docker file is there. So the Docker file name is Docker file, whatever you have created. It doesn't have any extension, .txt or anything. I think it has only Docker file. And next one is container name. So this you have to give. And next one is port. So I already have my ramp running on 80. So I'm giving other port here, 8080 in my local host. So this is the host port. Hmm, host port. Now next we are linking Drupal with MySQL. So you have to give here the service name. So this is the service name I'm giving. And then here you need a environmental variable. So I'm giving the MySQL username password. And now the Drupal, for Drupal, we have two containers and both are ready here. And next one is Varnish. So before going to Varnish, you have to understand about the VCL file. So VCL file is nothing but Varnish configuration language. So what it will do, it will handle all the website request routes and also it will be handling all the cached data, how it should be handled. Everything will be controlled by using this file. Here I didn't write any extra function to just showcase the installation. You just need to have only one function, that is backend default, where you have to give the port, which means so when you hit the Varnish, uh, it should redirect you to the Drupal site so that the Varnish will be mediator between the Drupal and the client. So how it will act like is that so Varnish is linked with the Drupal. So whenever if anonymous user hitting any page, so the Varnish will be cached full page. So next time if this user hitting the page, it will not take data from the Drupal container. So it will be responding to the client. The next second from the cached data of Varnish. So it will be act like a mediator. So it's just like a reverse proxy concept. And then here we have to mention the port. So here you should not mention the port of 8080, which we mentioned here, post port. So because all of them in the same network, you have to mention the port number, whatever is already defined. So based upon this container name, the host name, the port will be considered. So you just need to give the Drupal details here. And then next here, yeah. So here we have to mention image, varnish, latest, and then container name, ports. So here this is the port uh, 80, 81 and 80, and then 60, 61, 60, 82 and 60, 82. So this is the host port. So this is host port, and this is for management interface, which means so there will be configuration for you to connect Drupal with Varnish, right? So in that case, in Drupal configuration, you will be giving the container name and this port, not this port. So okay, so for that reason, I have created a management interface port number. So next one is volume. Volume is nothing but we have to mount some data from your local to container files. So container, so that's why I have created a volume. Here I'm mounting my current folder VCL file to this particular location and varnish data. So this is the folder I created, and this is to store all cached data. It stores all cached data. And next one is secret file. So this will be used in Drupal configuration to authenticate. Okay, so authentication. Authentication. So I created a file, and you can see that file here. I just have a static string here that we will be using in Drupal configuration. And here we have to mention how much data the Varnish can cache. So I have given 2 GB. And next one is this is IPC log, sorry. So this is to lock the memory and it will be helpful for performance. And next we are here unlimiting the memory. So it will lock as much as it possible. And next one is so here we are using malloc. So here what we are doing here, so this is varnish daemon and the varnish default VCL file, and then the port number, and this is the management port and secret key. And next one is storage, what storage, and for cache object, how much it should allocate, all will be mentioned here. And this particular varnish container is completely depends on Drupal container. Once this is ready, then only this will be started and getting ready. And here also we will have to mention the container name. So whatever, which means the service name, Docker container. Okay. And that's it. Here we have Docker compose file, and here we all set with installation and then default file. And we can add one more configuration in the default.vcl file. I think I missed. Let me show you that also. So we can allocate a grace period. So this is what it is. So this is not required now. Let me remove this. So here what it will do. So this one represents time to live. So TTL means time to live means whatever data is cached in your varnish, it will be stay for this much seconds, 120 seconds or whatever you want, you can give here. And next one is grace period. So grace period 30 seconds means consider if the Drupal site is down. So what it will do, it will be giving the old cached data for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, if the site Drupal site is still down, so it will show a error. So it will be holding the old cached data for this much, okay, to the client. Okay, that's what it is. And that's it. This is fair enough to install a Varnish with Drupal in Docker container. So once this is done, you can go to the terminal and run Docker compose up -d. So it will start creating all the container and now all are started. So you can see all are in the running state. And here you can see Drupal container. So host port is mentioned. And here Varnish. So this is the host port and this is for management interface. Both ports are added here. So here when you hit 8081, it should take you to the Drupal container. If this happen, which means our Drupal with Varnish installation is done successfully. Let me check that whether that is working or not. So here you can see the site is working. So which means when you hit the Varnish URL, it is taking you to the Drupal site, which means the Varnish installation is done successfully. And that's it. That's it about today's video. If you like the video, please share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.